Hey there gamers, and welcome back to Survival Saturday. We are back with Subnautica, and our goal today is to go get silver. In my rewatch of the previous episode, I figured out where I left that silver. I didn't end up going back and getting those particular two pieces of silver, but I was correct in thinking that silver was in that location, so I went back there, as you will see, and we get some more silver so that I can get the habitat builder, because I need a wiring kit, I think, and I need silver, but also I don't think I needed silver for or maybe I did need silver for the high capacity air tank, which we do get in this episode as well, which is very helpful. There's me still not knowing how to use tab to get out of the inventory. PDA. It drives me nuts that I can't remember that. But I'm going to be doing that probably this entire playthrough, so you and I are just going to have to get over it and deal with it. But I'm just managing inventory right now and making sure I have food and water for the journey. And also, if you know me, you know I'm not excited about making this trek in the dark. I don't like being out at night if I don't have to be. For a game that's not a horror game, it's really quite scary. We don't have the repair tool because we need cave sulfur, and during the recording of this I did not know how to get cave sulfur. I have since Googled it and learned that the little explodey fish are hiding the cave sulfur, so next episode we're going to get some cave sulfur and we're going to get the repair tool. And we're going to fix our little life pod here. We're doing the things. Slowly but surely, we're doing the things. You will get to see me do a little bit of base building. It ain't much. And I clearly don't understand how this base building stuff works, because what I put together is trash, but it's my first base, so be gentle. Gotta get out the hairdryer and go. I need a new battery. Oh no, I'm gonna go up. Because I know that the direction I have to go is away from the auroras. There's the aurora. We gotta go this direction. And when I go out from underneath the hatch, I can't tell where the aurora is in comparison. So, let's go get some silver in the dark. Can't believe I was brave enough to do this, but I did it. I was so stressed. By the time I finished recording this, I had a headache because my tension level was so high. And there's me not understanding that you're supposed to mouse click. Kept trying to hit E to collect, and it's not what you're supposed to turn on the light. I can't see. Oh, there's a fucking stalker. I'm calling them nibblers because they nibble on my toes.
30 seconds.
And there's the big whale, Leviathan. We'll run into him a little bit later. I'm pretty sure the big whale Leviathan thing is not dangerous, because at one point I get really close to it without realizing that it was right above me. But it's not the collector Leviathan from Subnautica 2 that will reach out its tentacly legs and just pull you in. It could still be dangerous. I don't know. I don't believe they are. I think I remember even in Mark's playthrough, he goes up to one to scan it. My assumption for is it friendly is the fact that it makes big whale sounds, and most whales are not dangerous to humans. Killer whales, of course, being the obvious exception. They're dangerous to a lot of things, mostly seals. That high-capacity O2 tank is going to be great. Hello, Aurora. I don't know how I got... I'm not really that close to it, but I'm like, how did I... We're off the back end of it. And there's the... I do need to go in there. I didn't have the courage to do it right here. But I do need to go in there because there is resources and there's probably quartz in there, and I'm at a place now where I do need quartz. For building stuff, you need kind of quite a lot of it. Look at me just boldly moving into the kelp biome.
30 seconds.
Do a little bit of exploring in this one, find some new places. Honestly, ones that I'm not equipped for, but I do it anyway. Because I'm trying real hard to prove that I'm not a big chicken, even though I am absolutely the biggest chicken on the planet. Big old dumb scaredy cat. The ocean is terrifying. Not because of the things in it, just large expanses of open space just make me feel insignificant. And that feeling is terrible. I get that when I look up at the night sky sometimes. Look up at all that empty nothingness. It makes you feel so small and unimportant.
30 seconds.
Grateful for my air bladder, because I go pretty deep and need to use that a couple times. Go into some of these trenches, these holes. Look at me being so brave.
30 seconds.
Not so much, because I need oxygen. Swim down without the higher capacity O2 tank. It takes up all of your oxygen. But also I don't think I let it fill. I have a bad habit of not letting it fill back up. Because it takes more than just a brief surface and then back down. This is why I need to get to the place where I have sea moth. So that when I come down here, all I have to do is return to my pod. It's very green in here. Very...
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency.
Air bladder gets us to the surface pretty quickly, though. Some silver.
Be advised, a common complication for cave divers is loss of orientation, followed by eventual asphyxiation.
Thanks for that. Like I didn't know that. That was gold, I think. Lead. Nice. Some more silver.
30 seconds.
Lead. And use the air bladder. Because that's what we have it for. We're out far. We're almost 500 meters out. I didn't realize I'd gone that far. I had no idea when I was swimming that I had gotten so far out. This is a nice long trek back. This is where a vehicle would be helpful, so that I don't have to swim this. Imagine how tired you'd be. And look at how the color of the water changes as you change biomes. And the water's all blue now. I was watching a video of a guy who'd spent 100 days in Subnautica, and he's talking about the first 3 biomes and how they're generally pretty safe, and I'm over here scared as can be of the stalkers and the little pink fish that are nibbling on me all the time. It's like, I don't know how safe you really think it is. Like, it is relatively safe, I'm sure, in comparison to a Reaper Leviathan or a Ghost Leviathan, which I've yet to see myself. But I'm probably gonna shit my pants when I do. I didn't eat that fish, did I? I meant to drop it. I think I might have eaten it. That's disgusting. That was decomposing. I think maybe, yeah, this is... No. I'm getting the habitat builder. There we go.
The builder tool is designed to construct habitats capable of withstanding extreme environmental conditions. Oxygen.
Now's when I tell myself we're going after cave sulfur, thinking that if I just find that underwater volcano bit, I'll find right there actually. But I don't could have had some, but I didn't know at the time.
Seconds.
Hello, stalker.
Seconds. Oxygen.
Still haven't made the high capacity O2 tank. I think I probably have what I need at this point, but I don't think I realized it. Still, the resources. I'm just exploring in general, just collecting what I could collect. The fun part is the exploration. That's what I knew I would like about this game. So seeing new stuff is fun and exciting.
30 seconds.
And the wonder of that at a certain point overrides the fear of anything that might be able to kill me. That was not necessary, that scared me. Even this time around, that still scared me, that's why. By at least I was, I heard it. But it's starting to get dark. There's some quartz. I think that's those big guys. Time for the light. Except that my battery is depleted.
Oxygen.
And this is what makes me decide to go home. I was trying to change the battery right here, but I'm scared. So we're just gonna go back to the life pod. I'm hearing things I don't want to hear. So we just braved the dark, put the life pod in front of us, and just swam for it. Until I can get to a place where I'm safe enough that I can take the time to read the key prompts. I need to get a battery charger.
Seconds.
Should have grabbed that quartz, but at this point I'm like, oh, I don't need quartz. I have some already. Like, yeah, but you don't have enough. Only I don't realize that. So I'm gonna change my behavior going forward is that we'll have to... I need water, so I gotta go back now. Grab quartz when we see it.
Oxygen.
Just grab all the resources, don't leave anything behind. Because it's all necessary. I need to get to a place where I start making some beacons. That way I can leave them where there's in resource-rich places, so that way I can return to those locations, because navigating in this game not as easy as it is in Subnautica 2. base building. I need 2 lead to build a foundation. I put the lead in my storage, and I'm looking at everything going, how do I build a room? Gonna need my lead, thanks.
Oxygen. Oxygen.
I need to add the pipe for this. I've only ever put the... Just need some quartz. I don't have enough to finish this. So it's time to go on another scouting adventure. So lush and green down here.
Seconds.
Panicking a little there. There's some quartz. But I didn't grab it. I needed copper, I think. Oh no, I did grab it. I just went back for it. There's one of my exploded guys somewhere nearby.
30 seconds.
Oh, airborne a little bit right there. That guy sounds friendly. Seeing that stalker push me forward.
30 seconds.
There's a big guy out there. Hearing him, just like, alright. I must be.
30 seconds.
I'm definitely taking my time more, looking around more. Really looking for resources. Which I hadn't done a lot in the first 2 episodes. I was just kind of panicking and swimming before. I'm still panicking, but also trying to be strategic about my adventures
30 seconds.
so that I'm gathering necessary resources. That bladder is really necessary. I hear you, big guy. I'm mostly just sticking to the edge here of their territory. Not ready to explore beyond that yet, really. Because I know there's gonna be shit out there I'm not prepared for. Stalkers coming my way. That'll get me to move. Air bladder
30
deployed.
seconds.
That'll also get me away from the stalkers. I also want to get to the place where I start exploring some of these wrecks really thoroughly. Hello, stalkers. Stop following me. Pushing me out into the open water. Which I don't really want to do.
30 seconds.
Use the little tunnel to evade the stalkers, and the air bladder gets me to the surface. Now I'm like, okay, I gotta find my life pod. There we go. We're like 300 meters out. Bit of a swim back to the life pod. But we can also look for resources while we're heading back. I remember I've been here multiple times. I don't need to go in there.
Oxygen.
Oh, something got me. That's my reminder that I'm not exactly safe. I know I did it badly, but I have no idea where my life pod is at the moment. There we go. And then I'm like, well, I still need to get some food and some air bladders. I have water, but it's always good to keep collecting. Finally learned the value of the resources. I'm figuring it out slowly but surely. And then the life pod gives me a chance to breathe and feel safe. Just when I finally decide to make the high capacity O2 tanks, gotta make some glass. Need more quartz. And it's dark, but I think I have some. Or at least I think yeah, I don't think I actually do. Oh, I do have one actually, yeah. I had exactly what I needed. So we're gonna get the high capacity O2 tank. But I need a standard O2 tank. And I could have just taken off the one that I had, but I made another one to make the high capacity O2 tank. So now I will still have the standard. So that's when I decided to go down into my base and put in some lockers so that I can store this stuff. don't think I do that actually quite yet, not until I get the rebreather. But I can't use the rebreather and the rad suit at the same time, so... Or at least not the radiation helmet. Save the rebreather for farther locations outside away from the aurora and away from the radiation. Because right now the rad suit is necessary. Maybe it wasn't quartz, maybe it was copper that I needed. Because I've used up all the quartz on the glass, so yeah.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production
There's no
offline.
solar, it's the middle of the night, that's fine. Dire resources. Not sure what I want to do. I don't want to go out in the dark, but also I can't be a big chicken. So I decided to go out and be brave. Why am I going towards the aurora? And there's all the titanium I dropped early in an earlier episode. I knew I had dropped a bunch of it, I just didn't know where it went. So I got it back. So that silver that I didn't harvest is somewhere still sitting. I don't know how long it takes for resources to despawn. I'm guessing they do, but maybe they don't. That would be dumb if they didn't, though. Oh. Rude. Here's where we go exploring into the jellyfish biome. For a brief minute, I'm looking for, well, I tell myself I'm looking for cave sulfur, because I don't know where it is, but also I'm scared to commit to this exploration, because I know I'm below 100 meters, and that terrifies me. And I'm just like, what is that? Do I really want to go down there right now? But this high-capacity O2 tank makes me brave, because I can breathe for longer, and I have the air bladder.
30 seconds.
Didn't get a full breath on that one, so... Something about being on the surface with all of that open ocean underneath you feels gross. Scary. Oh, there's the big Leviathan. Big whale boy. Pretty sure that's the ones that I can swim up to and it won't be an issue. Most of the Leviathans are don't touch.
30 seconds.
These boys, however. But I'm just like, maybe I don't want to risk it.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Seconds.
Hello, big boy. And I think that's the closest I get. Which is accidental and unintentional. And if you think the hairs on the back of my neck weren't standing up, they were. Because I was like, please don't reach out and grab me. Alright, something sounds mean.
30 seconds.
Close to the Aurora. So I decided we'll go back down here again, just take a peek. Feeling braver since I realized how much oxygen I actually do have. But this is really a place you need to come with a sea moth.
30 seconds.
Because you're not usually going to be able to get back to the surface. That's not the way you're supposed to explore that anyway. It's actually not very far from my home. Dodge those things. You're supposed to be able to bait them, and so you can get the cave sulfur. I just unintentionally swim by them and piss them off, and then panic.
Oxygen. oxygen.
I'm a little concerned by the fact that I'm not panic running to the surface anymore when it tells me that I need oxygen. That's gonna get me killed eventually. I'm getting too comfortable. That's gonna be my undoing. Whenever I start to get confident, like I did with Valheim against the trolls. And that's what shattered my enjoyment of Valheim again, was getting my ass beaten by that stupid troll. That's why I haven't been back to it. That's why I started Subnautica instead. Because there's no trolls here. I mean, there's still things that I don't like. But as long as I explore smartly and relatively safely. So when I realized I could get the rebreather, I just have to get fiber mesh. I need cave sulfur for the repair tool. I will get that next episode. We don't end up using the rebreather in this episode, and I'm sure we will in the future. Because there's some deep trenches that I'm going to want to go in, that I'm going to want as much oxygen as I can possibly get. And that will likely help. So it's a good thing to have. Even if it's not the thing we're really working for right now. That's when I realized, oh no, I need the radiation helmet. So now is when I have to go in and finish that locker so that I can store my rebreather and
Welcome aboard, Captain.
since this is basically pretty much the end of the episode, I'm just gonna do my outro here. If you've enjoyed this content, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Because, as you know, we are working towards monetization on this channel, and every little bit you do really helps. Thank you for watching.
30 seconds. Oxygen.